Hey folks, welcome back for another build video. This time around we are trying to maximize the mag size on one of my favorite light machine guns, the Tabula Rasa, which has the perfectly steady-handed talent. Right off the top, I want to give a big shout out to Reddit user Captain Ownage. Thank you for the pleasant interaction online and keep doing you. And one of the key pieces of information here is at 75 hits, the Tabula Rasa consumes all stacks to refill the magazine. So some of you can probably see where this is going. If, in theory, we could get the Tabula Rasa mag size over 75 bullets, in theory, we could have an infinitely refilling magazine similar to that of the Bullet King. So everyone is likely aware of the exotic LMG, the Bullet King, which has the talent Bullet Hell. But the problem with the Bullet King is it doesn't really have the highest base damage to start with, so you're really fighting an uphill battle. What would be great to be able to do is use the Tabula Rasa in a similar way to the Bullet King. So let's go ahead and get into how we did that. So to get a magazine size of 81 bullets on the Tabula Rasa, we're going to have to make use of two different brands and gear sets here. The first is 3 pieces of True Patriot, and the second is going to be 3 pieces of Brazos de Arquebus. As you can see there, it gets us 30% and 20% magazine size respectively. And then the icing on the cake, we have the magazine size attribute rolled on our Tabula Rasa. So with that out of the way, let's go into some of the specifics. As you can see, I've rolled some weapon cores onto this build to increase the Tabula Rasa damage and really maximize the benefit that we're getting here. Then in the attribute slot, we have armor regen. Ideally, that would be crit hit chance and crit hit damage, but a little armor regen never hurt either. And then we've got critical hit chance in the mod slot. For a backpack, we've gone with the named Hermano. While the perfectly overclocked reload speed is going to be wasted the majority of the time, when you do need to reload, plus 30% isn't a bad idea. For our chest piece, we've gone with our second piece of Brazos de Arquebus, armor regen, crit hit chance, and then we have glass cannon in the talent, again, to maximize the weapon damage that we're outputting here. For our gloves, we've also rolled a weapon core here, and you can see there we have crit hit chance in the attribute slot. We've gone with the Picaro's holster, maintained the armor core, and then we have that lovely weapon core in the attribute slot, and then you can see there we've also rolled crit hit damage. And then for our knee pads, we have our last piece of True Patriot gear, where we've rolled a weapon core, and we also have armor regen in the attribute slot. Again, if you're looking for a higher damage output, you could roll that to crit hit chance or crit hit damage. So in total, we've got a build with 5 weapon cores and 2 armor cores. Not too shabby. As you can see, that brings our total damage up to 128,000. For a secondary weapon, we've gone with our Scorpio in case we need to do anything up close and personal. And then for our sidearm, we have the Orbit with the perfect finisher talent to buff our crit hit chance and crit hit damage when we get a kill with our sidearm. Our skills are much more personalized here. Feel free to go with your preferential picks. Personally, on my LMG builds, I've started using the Stinger Hive and the Assault Turret. Creates a defensible position and aids in those mid to long range target acquisitions. And then with the Stinger Hive, we have another way to chase away close quarter encounters. Coupled with the Scorpio, it should help in case anyone sneaks up from behind. So that's this build. Tried to make it a quick one. Certainly not going to replace any meta anytime soon, but it's a lot of fun to run with, and it's a really cool way to replicate the Bullet King talent with a little bit more total damage output there. Let's put this one on, see how it feels. I had a lot of fun running with it. Watching that magazine automatically refresh is quite the thrill. And just remember, when you're coming for the Bullet King, you best not miss. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more like this.
Progress resumed.